Good afternoon to everybody. It's my pleasure to be here to share some of my experiences with water resources research and ecosystem research. I'm going to talk about the economic value of tank ecosystem. I think in the morning we had good sessions. My friends Venkatachalam talked about the different valuation methods, and Lalit talked about the PES. But I'm going to talk about, so this is a kind of empirical aspect, and we made an attempt to quantify or value the different ecosystem services of an irrigation tank in the southern Tamil Nadu. So we know that the key issues in the water sector are severe water scarcity and droughts in many regions across the country, the intersectoral water allocation in the light of ever-increasing demand for water from agriculture, industries and domestic sector, and then dramatic reductions in the groundwater table, reduction in storage capacity of irrigation tanks to the tune of 30%, mainly because of silt, and then growing conflicts between different water using groups. Then very important issue is that the failure and dysfunction of most of the irrigation institutions which are responsible for management and maintenance of the tanks and canal systems, and of course the industrial pollution, as we all know. So these are the key issues. So if you look at, so with this actually what is our focus of this paper is to understand the different ecosystem services of an irrigation tank and to value the different ecosystem services so as to identify right policy options, so that will fairly help us to achieve sustainability in tank irrigation management. So if you look at the long-term trends, so over the years, and even at the country level, so the area under well irrigation is consistently increasing, whereas the tank irrigation, the area under tank irrigation is declining. So this is further supported by, if you look at the growth rate, so the growth rate of the area under tank irrigation has registered minus 2.12%. Compelling, so our focus on the tank irrigation management. So now with this background, so now coming to the why we need to the ecosystem, particularly what are the core issues. So actually the issues which are centered on the ecosystem research is what is actually meant by the value of ecosystem services, what components are to be measured, and then why is it important to quantify the value of ecosystem services, how will the values that are estimated be used, how should these values be measured, and what are the different valuation methods can be used to value the different ecosystems. So these are the core issues of the ecosystem, whatever may be the ecosystem, wetland or forest ecosystem. So as far as the tank ecosystem is concerned, so the wetlands cover 6% of the air surface. The tanks are of course one of the important wetland ecosystem in the country. So the tank contributes significantly to agricultural production, and almost so the tanks are mainly located in the southern states, so almost 1.2 lakh tanks, and in the country, and which cover 2 million hectares of irrigated area. So the tank, so an irrigation tank is basically so it's a rainwater harvesting structure built across the slope, and mainly to harvest the rainwater stored, and then that can be later used for different purposes. So we all know that many were built in the 18th and 19th centuries by kings, zamindars, etc. In Tamil Nadu, actually around 41,000 irrigation tanks are there. So the management responsibility lie with so the different agencies. If the command area of the tank is more than 40 acres, it is managed by the government department, what is called the water resources department, and then if the command area is less than 40 acres, it is the management responsibilities with the panchayat union. Yeah, tank is so used for multiple purposes such as irrigation, forestry, the fodder, livestock drinking, fisheries, some of the domestic purposes like so the bathing, washing vessels, clothes, that kind of thing. So why tank ecosystem? So of course so there are key issues in the tank irrigation. Like there is a significant decline in the area of tank irrigation, heavy siltation, and management issues, dysfunction of the institutions which are responsible for management and maintenance of the tanks. So these actually made us to think of or value the ecosystem services of the tank. So therefore there is a direct need to assess ecosystem services of the tank and examine how effectively, so that will help us to evolve new policies or identify better policy options for achieving sustainability management in the tank irrigation. So this is actually the different ecosystem services of the irrigation tank, which basically form the concepts and framework of our study. So I don't want to explain because from the morning we had much. So provisioning services, regulatory and supporting services, and social services. So these are the different services, so people benefit from the tank ecosystem. So to assess the value of the different ecosystem services, we conducted a case study in southern part of Tamil Nadu. A tank is called a Thamarayalam tank. This belongs to the district of Tamil Nadu. So this tank actually has around 219 hectares. So covers the 2 villages, and the major crop is paddy. So this is actually the location of the tank, and these are all, so the actually the ecosystem services from this tank is concerned. There are different ecosystem services, so the people are benefited, like so the irrigation, livestock purposes, domestic purposes, and then recreation purposes, everything. So just we try to quantify all these ecosystem services by applying different valuation methods. So in the morning, my friend Venkatachalam has indicated different valuation techniques. Okay, so to assess the value of the different ecosystem services, one of the most important approaches is being widely used is the total economic valuation approach. We also employed that. So the total economic value, so we all know that there are 2 types of values: use values, non-use values. Use values again, direct use values and indirect use values. Non-use values we have the existence values and retest values. So here, so particularly for the value of irrigation water, we use the production function approach. Basically, this approach is used, so to assess the value of ecosystem services, which is used as input for production of a commodity which have complete market. Okay, so this is the marginal value productivity approach. Like that, for the different ecosystem services, like so the fishing, livestock uses. So for the livestock, actually, livestock, the tank water is being used for livestock drinking and livestock washing, and then so this is the fodder, livestock fodder grazing will benefit, and then so the silt collection. The tank silt is being collected by the local villages, and they do involved in so the cotton making. So then the domestic uses, so the local households, so they actually use the tank water for so the washing vessels and then bathing. So then the fuel oil, and then the carbon sequestration. So we use the carbon pricing method, and then so the total economic value. So these are some of the methods we use to assess the value of ecosystem services of the tank.